Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fast Bananas. We are in the week of flexibility. So flexibility of mind, flexibility of body, flexibility of thought. So today is our movement day. So you've already done some work with meditation and thoughts, but now we're going to move. And one of my very favorite exercises, if you've ever been a patient of mine, you probably have had this, is something called thoracic reach and roll. Your thoracic spine is in the middle part of your spine, okay? And your cervical spine is up high and your lumbar spine is your low back. If your thoracic spine is tight or stiff, if you will, which most of ours are because we're sitting a lot and just the way that we are in our culture, then it makes it more difficult to have really nice big breaths, and it impacts our posture. It can even impact neck pain or back pain and shoulder movement. So you can see why thoracic spine rotation would be one of my very favorite things. And so flexibility in the thoracic spine is incredibly important to the health of your whole body. So that's why we're doing this today. All you need is a place to lay. Now, what I will say is when we do this, our arms get really wide. So make sure you have enough space behind you as well as in front of you. And I always cue people to have something to put in between their knees. So it can be a towel, it can be a yoga block, but this helps it so you can't cheat as much, okay? Not that we cheat, but what you're going to do is you're going to lay with your legs at 90 degrees. So you'll see me come down to the side. A lot of people put them down too low, but we have to lock out our thoracic spine, or excuse me, lock out our lumbar spine so we could reach our thoracic spine. Then I make sure my knees are stacked on top of each other. Again, a lot of times people will let the space between them happen, and that's not going to get your thoracic spine very well. So that's why I often take a jacket or a pillow, whatever I have close to me, to put between my knees as proprioception. Then I take my bottom hand, palm up, okay? So you might not be able to see that very well. And my top hand, palm down. And what I'm going to do is relax my head, and I'm going to reach my hand, my top hand, past my bottom hand. And as I do that, I'm going to rotate my thumb down like this. So the palm is down, and then I rotate it down. So it looks like this. Reach forward, rotating my thumb down, and then I'm going to come back, slide my hand across my body, and allow it to go in the other direction. First, you'll notice I don't have enough space, so I'm going to scoot forward because my hand is hitting the wall. Okay, so come here. There we go. Second, you'll notice that I'm looking towards the hand that's away from me because my thoracic spine and my cervical spine move together. So I want to look that direction. And then I come back, reach, and do it again. If your arm has a hard time going back that way, you can take your hand on your rib cage and pull. You could pull your rib cage, right, and just look. And that might help if your shoulder is too tight or you can't touch the floor. The one thing I will say is, as athletes, we tend to be competitive. Maybe not you, but definitely me. So don't try to push that back hand against the wall all the way down. If you don't have the mobility in your thoracic spine now, you will eventually. Just use your hand to get that rotation or go as far as you can comfortably. I just don't want you to hurt that shoulder. You should feel it when you're reaching forward in the back of your shoulder and the back of your body. And when you're reaching back, you should feel it more in the front of the chest, down your arm, and also in your thoracic spine, which is in the middle of your back. I hope you like this exercise. This is, again, one of my favorites, and I think that it's one that we should all do all the time, and it improves our overall flexibility. Thanks. Have a good day.